voucher. Well, this how it used to be. I ain't with the family shelter for 5 years since the COVID. So they would, it's a family shelter, but of course it's like the female first conduct. So when the head of the household case, usually the woman gotta come down. If the mother's not available, usually the case manager gotta reschedule, even when they what you call it, right? The head of the household, right? So boom. So they got this little scam they run where the men know, they separate the man from his wife right quick, but keep them as a couple, right? They got this little scam they run where the men will, when they got the voucher, they don't look at an apartment or whatever, that all of a sudden the men want to go into the single men shelter. Settling the case real quick. Because that fast track him through the process. Now they get 2 houses on the shelter shit, right? They probably still together. But then, all right, so that's like the underworld. But then there's an underworld to that shit where the niggas, the men be like, I didn't really want to be with her to start with. Those ain't my kids. So like, nah, they ain't my kids. Huh? Just listen. It's 2 different sides. That's the side of this shit where they just trying to finesse the system, where they trying to get 2 cribs for 1 household for the low, right? Boom, kids probably teenagers, they gonna give it to the kids or whatever, right? That's the normal shelter scam. But then they even ill with the household, with the family shit, to the point where if it's like 2 kids, 3 kids, and one is a boy, the father's taking the boy and going to a shelter. So he didn't have to be in a single man shelter. He's going to another family shelter, and they're gonna be fast tracking because they already got a voucher in their name. Now he's leaving off the voucher. He's going to be put, instead of him doing 90 days in the male shelter voucher, he's already on the same pace with them. So in the next week or 2 or 3, he gets a voucher, right? So the underworld to that, the nasty side is the dudes don't be even liking the girl they with. So now after she goes through the voucher process, now that she goes through the voucher process, he do the same thing. But he ain't never had no intention of being with her, so he breaks her case. He messes up her EBT, all of that. He gets off the case. But see, them other dudes don't get off the case. They don't break up the family structure of the case. They just, I don't know what excuse they use, and I don't know what the case was, but they do it. I've seen it done hundreds of times, right? One dude takes his daughter, they got like 3 or 4 daughters, was in the shelter. Yeah, she had 2 of her kids in the shelter. He takes the daughter, goes to our shelter, breaks up with the mother for real. Switching the EBT case over to his side, doing all that stuff. They don't do all of this stuff. Now they have family court going back. Of course, she's trying to get custody of the kid. She want the kid back, you know, stuff. But come to find out, if you don't do that custody stuff, then you're going to go through a whole custody case. So he winds up not wanting to do it. He get with a girl or something like that, or he get back with his ex or something. I just be all in their business. I just be all in their business. They come down to that window, we talking. I don't care about the rules. This is my building. They ain't fighting that out because I be like, yo, I can't fight while I'm on shift. And I worked every shift. Like I worked a morning shift, 2 afternoon shifts, and 2 night shifts. So it was like, they see me all the time. They don't know what they was. If I do a double, I ain't gonna lie. We was doing triples in there. I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes I went in there one morning and came out the next morning. Some mornings I went in there the morning and came out the next afternoon. I went in there 8, came out 4 the next afternoon, 3 shifts. So he got with his girl, his ex. I'm trying to remember his name, Spanish man. He got with his ex or something like that, right? Now when he left the shelter, people was telling him, yo, you might as well take him off your case, do everything because he's about to violate you. I ain't in love. She didn't do it. So he leaves the shelter system, starts living with his ex. My kid can't live with us. She gotta go back in the shelter with you. They're like, you can't just put her in the shelter. Now she's in a different room because it ain't 4 of them anymore. It's not 5 of them anymore. It's 4. Not 4 of them. It's 3. She's in a different room. It's not 5 of them. It's 3. It's her and the 2 girls instead of her, him, and the 3 girls. So they're like, no, you gotta go. You gotta bring her through the process. You're gonna have to not enroll. What's the word? We gotta re-register. What's the word when you bring them in? It's intake. You gotta put through intake, right? So long story short, well, it's not long story short. So she go through the process with him, right? Take about a month. She go through the process. The girl didn't actually stay in the shelter for like 2 weeks. She snuck the girl in for like a week, and they did a room check, and they was like, "Oh, security, all that." So I'm like, "How are you gonna get in trouble? I can't go in their rooms if I don't have a reason. I can't walk in the room and check this." And a family shelter is a regular project building, but it's a shelter. So it's like you knocking on the doors, and the key downstairs. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I can't just go in the case and say, "Let me just check this person's room," right? So boom, she finally get her back on the case, and then here he come. Can I come back? And she like, yes. Started the whole shelter process over, and right before I left that job, I found out that when she was supposed to, the day she was supposed to come back to the shelter, he went back to his ex, fucked her whole shit up again.
Damn.
It's a shelter story for you though. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all 2 or 3 that were just there. Good night or good morning. Talk about something else. I might go live again.